now I'm getting ready to run to the store, and I just got this new mount, this windshield suction cup mount. That I actually got it primarily for my GoPro. Closing the garage. My GoPro is stuck in the mail somewhere. You'll see that in a later video. But anyway, I thought I had the attachment that works on my phone too, so I thought I'd give it a shot and see how that works. So it's Sunday, playoff games, NFL today. I gotta tell you, I wanted to hate on the NFL. It's terrible to say that, but kind of their political stance on things and getting involved in politics anyway. It's kind of getting on my nerve. So I catch a screen light. Nope. Yeah, all that. So I was kind of like, you know what? If you wanna get involved with that, you pay the price. And you basically don't deserve. You don't deserve my patronage. So, but the allure of the playoffs, man. I mean, it's football, and I'm an American at heart, so we all love football. Let's face it. But I'm not watching them on TV. I mean, I kind of watch I guess it's the live score feed. I don't even know who provides that. It's probably Google. They provide everything else in our lives, right? So yeah, I'll be keeping an eye on that. And so I'm a Tampa Bay Patriots fan, right? I mean, Tom Brady's my boy. Come on now, he's the GOAT. So he and AB, Antonio Brown, and then Gronk all went to Tampa Bay, and they've been. I mean, the Gronk is kind of a silent. Kind of a silent hero, right? I mean, blocking is not doesn't get a whole lot of attention and praise, but he's really good at it, and that sets up, the field for a lot of other, a lot of other things to happen. So Antonio Brown get the ball near him in the air, and he's going to catch it. And then Tom Brady, as long as you keep the pressure off of him, you give him a little time, he'll pick you apart, man. So, do I think they're going all the way? Probably not. I think not. But I think they'll get past. I think they'll get past today. I think they're going to beat the Saints today. I don't know. It's an intuition. I mean, Drew Brees is Drew Brees, man. He's top 3 right up there with Brady. He's got a super duper defense, as I understand it. So Tampa Bay's defense, not so good. That last game was disgusting. They played against Washington. Holy crap! So we shall see there. I don't know. If the defense, if Tampa Bay's defense doesn't show up today, game over. Done deal. Game over. If they try to play the Saints like they did Washington last week. Yeah. It's gonna be a long day for them. I can already see this phone's kind of bouncing around. It's a lot of weight. This is a Galaxy Note 8, so it's basically the size of a small notepad. I'm not kidding, it's huge. I like it because it has a stylus, and I take a lot of notes on it. I'm trying to get away from. I'm trying to go paperless, man. I can't stand clutters of paper hanging around. I never could on my desk, even though I always had tons of it. The Army loves paper, man. At least it did when I was in. Hopefully that's changed. So yeah, but I can see this phone's jostling around. And this is a Mustang, so it's not. It's on bigger tires. It's got a relatively stiff suspension in it. So hopefully, in actuality, the GoPro, one of the downsides of the GoPro 4 Silver that I bought in almost every single review is that that particular camera is not stabilized. So That's bad. But I'm not doing movies. I'm not shooting video for TV. This is just me spouting. So we shall see. I'm at the store. All right, so we're back in the car from the store. I actually get tired of having the same old thing, you know. So as far as vegetables and starch go, I cook more and more now. I like cooking. I always did like cooking. Actually, that's not true. I didn't always like cooking, but I appreciate cooking now. It helps out, especially on the weekends when my wife's working. So anyway, you get tired of the same old stuff, right? So we have a big roll top desk. Actually, both the wife and I both use this thing to get through our degrees. It's well, here's a picture of it. We got it for $300. This thing is solid hardwood. We got it from Goodwill, just steel. It's 3 pieces. When I first seen it, I was like, "Is this $300 per piece?" They're like, "No, it's the whole thing, sir." I said, "Put a marker on this right now. I'm going to buy it." I was afraid to get 10 feet away from it and someone else buy it. I mean, anyway, you know, there's all kinds of binders and stuff up there from both of us, you know, going through school. My daughter and I were talking this morning. She's like, "Hey, what's this?" And it was like, well, here's the book. So I started flipping through there. Somebody had tabbed it out, trying to figure out who it was, and I'm like, well, let's see. First thing I noticed right off the bat was there was recipes in there that had cheese in them that were tabbed. So that rules out my wife, because she absolutely will not eat cheese on anything other than pizza. So I knew it wasn't her. And then after that, it was still Brandy. My daughter didn't remember ever seeing this book before, and I don't remember it either. And some of the recipes in there are not things that I would tab out or put tab on. So anyway, long story short, don't know where this book came from, but there's one recipe in there for like high quality tomatoes diced up, and garlic on them, and breadcrumbs, and Parmigiano Reggiano baked in the oven. I was like, oh yeah, bingo, there it is. So I had to run to the store to get me some beef steaks. Oh, and thyme. I got fresh thyme. And I'm gonna make one up for the wife. That's instead of using cheese, I'm going to put what is it? Basil paste on there. Just to give the breadcrumbs something to bind to, you know, bind. Yeah, give the breadcrumbs something to adhere to. And I'll just split them up in the pan. Right now I am braising some beef short ribs and some beef tri-tip steak cubes in the oven. So you know those like silver, probably 12 by 12 by maybe 2.5 deep pans you can get that have plastic lids, like aluminum. Get them like 3 packs. They work out perfectly because my wife doesn't like anything cooked with red wine either, and the rest of us do. So I browned off, did everything I had to do, you know, sauteed. Whoa, what are you doing, dude? Sauteed out the onions, browned the beef, both the ribs and the tri-tip tips, and then separated them out. Put my wife's, like a couple of riblets and some beef tip chunks in her little pan, and then put the rest of ours in another pan. And I was able to get the red wine in there. So, and then toward the end, that's going to slow cook at 360 for like an hour and a half. And then about 2/3 through that or so ish, whatever this tomato recipe calls for, I'll throw those in with it. Yum! All I do is think about a starch. And I think we can actually eke out a gravy out too. So it ought to be a good, tasty dinner tonight. Watch my Tampa Bay Bucs dominate. Yes. Okay, maybe not dominate. Maybe eke out a win. I'll take eke out a win. That all sounds good. Hope the Sunday is finding you guys well. I actually, the first thing I did today seen the wife out this morning. She leaves for work about 6. So I got up and seen her off. I went back to bed and woke up at 9:30. And I was like, oh, that's not too bad, I guess. And then I woke up again and it was 10:30. So my day started a little bit slow today. But it was productive. She had made the bed before while I was up screwing around having my morning coffee and before she left. So when I went back to bed, I just wrapped up in my whoopee and back in the garage. I just snuggled up in my whoobis and yeah, woke up at 10:30. But the one thing I did do was after Christmas and New Year's, after company left and everything, we pretty much just threw the unplugged the tree, and we have one of those fake trees that have the lights already pre-done on them. So I dragged that out. I basically just threw it out in the garage. Still standing up with the lights on it and the ornaments and everything. So I actually took the time finally. What is it, the 14th or 15th or something? You know what day it is. But yeah, I finally got around to taking all the ornaments off of the tree. And that's pretty sad sack, ain't it, man? But yeah, that's what it is. So, that's done. So I got a little bit of something done today, and now I'm cooking for the fam. That's always cool. So once again, I hope this finds everybody happy and healthy. I'm doing pretty well. I'm not going to get into all that in this video. This is just a quick hammer into the store, and here's my cool car. And go Buccaneers! Ciao. Catch you guys later.